Praise the Lord, Aasare TV viewers. I welcome you to this special program called Darkness to Light. Today we have in our midst Sister Raji from Kerala, and we are going to listen to Sister's testimony. I believe it's going to be a wonderful time how God has worked in Sister Raji's life. Come, let's welcome Sister Raji to this special program called Darkness to Light. Welcome, Sister, to this program.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. How are you, Sister?
I'm fine.
Sister, you're from?
I'm from Kerala.
Kerala, is it? Okay, Sister. Sister, can you just tell us about your, can you just give a self-introduction, like where are you from regarding your family and all, Sister?
Yeah. I'm from Kerala, and I was born and brought up in a Hindu family.
Okay.
At the same time, I am the first one in my family, father, mother, and I have a sibling. He is younger to me, 7 years younger to me.
Okay.
So only four of us are there. And when I was in very childhood age, my father and mother went to Gulf, like 83,
Okay.
76, 77, like that.
Okay.
1977, they went to Gulf. And by 83, they took me also. So by that time, my brother was also born. So in between the time when my parents were not here, I was born and I was brought up in a boarding school, like a Catholic institution with so much of nuns and everything.
Okay.
So I don't know much about Christianity, but in my very small age, like 4 to 5 years, that age, I used to think if I was born as a Christian, it would have me better, because as a Hindu, we can't have that freedom to go to churches.
Yes.
So I was in a boarding school, so every Sunday they allow us to go to church.
Okay.
At the same time, I love the worship. I don't know much, but only thing is, every day we can go to church and have the peaceful atmosphere, everything that influenced me when I was so small. Then I went to with my father and mother then, but still that was inside me.
Okay.
By 10, 11-year-old, I asked my mother, why I was born as a Hindu.
Okay.
That was again and again in my heart. It was I should have been born in a Christian family like that.
Okay.
I don't know why it was haunting me. But afterwards, we came back in 1987.
Okay.
My schoolings, everything has been done. But in the school days also, like in Fridays, they used to have sessions like Christian children sitting in a group, and Hindus in a group, and Muslims like that.
Okay.
So they can have a half an hour there worship.
Okay.
So I never goes to Hindu
Worship.
children.
Okay.
I goes to Christians. That was in my heart. I should have been a Christian. Like
Okay.
I never had a Bible that time.
Uh-huh.
Then I went to, that time it was pre-degree in my time.
That was at India.
Yeah, it was in India. By 6th standard, I came back.
You came back from
Came back.
Gulf. Okay.
Yeah. Then
Even your
everything-
parents also, they came back, Sister?
No, my mother and my brother. My father was still
Father
there.
was still there. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
came back. And afterwards, in college days also, that was one Marthomite, means in our place it says, one Christian Apachan,
Okay,
means
okay.
very old,
Old
like not
person.
father,
Okay.
like a helper, no, in
Okay,
churches.
okay.
He used to come and say the gospel in the
Mhm,
home, like giving us so many stories about Joseph, Daniel, David and all. So it was so encouraging to me.
Yes.
I love the stories to hear.
Okay.
And in our 10th standard also, there was a, I think so, English second it is,
Okay.
there was a story of Joseph. So
Okay.
it was so influencing to me.
Okay.
I thought, really this Joseph has lived? I thought in my mind,
Okay.
if it was, I want also to live like that.
Okay.
I don't know, without knowing the scriptures, I loved the way and the worthiness of it.
Okay.
So I was so influenced, and then afterwards, in my college days, that uncle gave me a Bible.
Okay. The Apachan.
That Apachan, that
Okay.
old man,
Old man.
gave,
Okay.
every Saturday he used to come.
Okay.
And I was so interesting to hear the story, but still in my heart, I was so stubborn. I want to be a Hindu.
You want to be a Christian?
Yeah. No, I want to be, but that the thing haunting me, the back one, no, means the religious rituals, all of a Hindu was still also inside me.
Okay.
So a conflict was going on.
Okay.
I want to hear this, at the same time I don't
You
want
had
to
a
leave.
spiritual fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he come at the evening time, I'll listen to him. At the same time, you sit here. I want to do my things. I'll go by saying that.
Okay.
So I want to show him that I am still a
Hindu.
this one. I don't want to get converted like.
Okay.
So I showed him that, but still he was so patient, and he said after doing all my things, I'll come back. When I come back, he'll still continue his stories and all. But slowly, I don't know how God influenced me. I don't know at that moment. Then after my this for +1 and +2, like it was that time, it was pre-degree, and after that I went for a professional course like B.Pharm. So there I was not so interested in B.Pharm.
Okay.
So I had little depression also at that time. I wanted some other course because my father was interested in this course. I was insisted because he loved me so much. He's spending me for me. So why I shouldn't obey him? That was my thing. So I should obey him. So I went, but inside of me I was not satisfied. Little depressed also. I don't like this course. So by third year, it haunted me a lot. By God's grace, I used to get through it.
It's 4 years course.
4 years course.
Okay.
I used to get through it. Many children has dropped and gone because they can't do it.
Couldn't complete.
But by God's grace, that time it was going. But by third year, it gave me a lot of struggle. Like that time, my father came back from Gulf, and we all were like 1997, 98 time.
Okay.
So my father thought that he had that 20 years before he went. So he thought that he had so many things in his mind, but that was not possible now.
He had a lot of dreams about you.
Yes, not about me, about the money he had, how he could manage everything. But that management was not proper that time. So he thought that he won't be possible to go forward, and he had a lot of friends at that time. And this young age he went, so he wanted to enjoy with his friends. And sometimes he used to go with his friends and have a drink. Like that time, it becomes so much struggle in our house because sometimes, not every time, sometimes once in a month or twice in a month, there will be a big struggle, big quarrel in our house.
So it's like whenever he used to go out with with his friends.
Most probably like that.
Yeah. So he used to have little drinks. So that time you used to have quarrel in your house.
Yeah, only that time. Sometimes also but he takes little by little every day. But it doesn't matter to us. But sometimes when it becomes to
it goes to the extent.
It takes at least 1 month or 2 months for that one. One, it is suppressed, then after 2 months he'll again. For 3-4 days it will continue. That was so much
disturbing.
Disturbing me, and I was, even if I was in hostel, I can't concentrate on my studies.
Oh, you were in hostel while studying your B.Pharm.
B.Pharm. So in the hostel, I can't concentrate on my studies. I was always thinking, what is happening in my house? Is it well? What the news will come now? All the time
you were like tensed.
Yeah, so much of tension. Even a phone call for Raji, it has come. Somebody is telling me, what is the news I am going to hear in my ear? That was
the fear you were having.
Fear. I was so much having that tension in my life, so much pressure. And even if I take a book and keep on reading for 3 days, even a word won't go because I can't align with that.
You're not able to concentrate because your mind is at your home.
Always I'm thinking about my mother, father, brother, and I'm the eldest, and I used to go in between them. And he's so young to me, 7 years. And he's like a small...
He was with your parents itself, your brother.
He was in school that time. So he is with them and he won't say anything or do anything. So I thought, what will be the situation? So that was struggling me a lot. At the same time, I can't learn also. I can't take my studies properly. So I thought, what to do now? My father is financially, he's going down. And the studies are also not going well. This much, that time, like 2-3 lakhs, means like 98 that time. It is
It's
much,
a big, huge amount.
Yeah, huge
Yeah.
amount. So much expense we are having for
Yes.
that. So I thought, after spending this much of money and everything, if I can't get through this professional course, then what is the use of leaving also? Better die. That was coming in my
Okay.
heart. So no peace, nothing achievement in life, then it is better to suicide. I thought
So
in
you
my
had the
mind.
suicidal tendency.
Tendency was
You
coming. So
started getting.
I told my mother
Okay.
once or twice. I told next week weekly I used to come.
Okay.
Next week if I don't come, you don't get tension. I'll be in some other way. I don't know, in any way I'll try to kill myself. So she said, never do it. Please don't
Oh,
do
you
that.
said this directly to your mother.
Yeah, I told my mother because I
Okay.
can't.
You're not
every-
able to handle the pressure, the
handle.
stress.
Yeah, because my thoughts are going out of control. Like,
Yes.
so whenever, even if I stand in a place, I used to cry because of these thoughts. I can't suppress it. I can't resist it. I was like that. It was going out. So I told my mother, I don't know how to handle everything. So we used to do prayers, rituals, everything, go to temples and everything. My mother used to have so many of vrutham in Malayalam we say.
Okay.
So many rituals in
Okay.
Hindus we do, but nothing changed our life.
Changed your life. Sister, I
So-
just want to ask one thing. You said the Appachan gave you the Bible.
Yeah, yeah.
So you never opened and you never read it.
I read it sometimes, very
Okay.
rarely. But in hostel,
Okay.
most of them are Christians,
Okay.
and one child have one or two of them have Bible with them.
Okay.
They also read, but I read very regularly. I take their Bible
Okay.
every day.
Okay.
By 10:30, our light of the hostel will be they'll put
Switched
off,
off.
switched off. But that time also, I'll go to the bathroom light. There will be very dim light. I'll take the Bible and go, and because if I don't read, it is a feeling in my heart. I have to read it. I don't know what I get it, but I will read it every day.
Okay.
So this Christian friends also ask me, "Arey, we don't read, and you are reading this every day."
Okay.
I don't say any answer, but still, I want to read.
Okay.
By God's grace, that friend never told me anything. I
Okay.
take it freely. Once or twice I asked, then every day I used to take and read and keep it there. So I used to read. I don't
Okay.
get anything.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Psalms
Used to
most-
not understand, but used to just read.
yeah,
Okay.
most of the time I read Psalms only.
Okay.
Psalms I read one or two
Chapters.
Yeah, that's all. So that way I used to read the Bible. So after that, because of these struggles
Strength,
going
yeah.
on in my home, I told my mother like that. She told, no, better you never do that. You because people will misunderstand in another way, because you are in a young age, you had some relationships, and because of that you
Okay,
have
yeah,
done it.
true.
So you should never do it.
That is how the worldly people
Will
think.
think.
Yeah, that is the thought which they get for
Yes,
the
yes,
first
yes.
time.
And I was so introvert also in my class. I
Okay.
don't mingle so much. Only with few friends which I am so close, I will do it. So most of them don't know my situation also.
Yes.
No one
You
knows.
never shared it with your friends?
No, I never
Okay.
shared it with them. So after, like that, while I was going, I had a very close relationship, one friend. So she was one of the friend of my grandmother. Her grandmother and my grandmother were friends.
Okay.
Then my mother and her mother were friends.
They were
And
friends.
like that, the generation
Okay.
like friends we came. She and we became friends.
Okay.
That time she also came to the faith of
Okay.
knowing the Christ.
Christ.
When I knew this, I was so disturbed. I don't like it.
Okay.
I thought, why she has gone like that? I thought I have to keep a distance in my mind. But
Okay.
still, I loved her so much. I can't make a distance, because her love to me forced me like that, because
Okay.
she was so innocent. I felt like that. She was so innocent also.
She was from a Christian background.
She
itself.
was no, they were a mixed background.
Okay.
Very rarely people are there in that community,
Okay.
like Christian and Hindu mixed
Acha,
community they are.
okay,
So
okay.
she came to
She
Christianity.
came to Christianity.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So their worship and everything I don't like, and so I thought nowadays anyway she will come and tell about Jesus to me. I will resist it. I was prepared for that. At the same time, one side I am having depression, all the struggles, all the pains, everything I am having. So I want to come out of it also. So once when she came to my home, while talking, I told that how I'll come out of it. It is better to go and see a psychiatrist.
Okay.
I told my friend, because I can't study. My concentration, I think so in this third year I will lose all the papers.
So till then you were good in your education and all?
Yeah. By third year, it became struggle for me.
Okay.
Third year, I thought that I won't be able to cope up with all the subjects. And that time it will be a year out. If 2 or 3 papers will go, more than I think so 2 papers if it was lost.
You'll have a year loss.
Year loss. So year out I don't want. At the same time, if next year I have to take all the subjects, like 10 subjects or 10 papers I have to write, and that practicals all, I felt it, I can't do it.
Okay.
So I told my friend that it is better to see a psychiatrist to change my mind, to change my feeling and all. Okay. I told them that, so she immediately asked me, he's also a man, no? I said, yeah. Then how he can? He will just tell you if you feel any stressful time, you just go and do some drawing or hear some music, what you like, you do it. Only he can do that. Then how he can change you? And I thought, yeah, really. If that is a solution, then I no need of going to him.
To a psychiatrist, you can do it.
Yeah, I said myself, no. Then she told me, okay, anyway, you just pray to Jesus. Okay. She told only one word, nothing more. Okay. Then she went away from my place. Okay. So, because at that moment I was fully shattered and sitting. Okay. That was really the moment that Holy Spirit was working in me, because I lost all hope in my life. Okay. I was sitting there and as if water on a floor and a sponge coming and sucking all the water. Like that, it came to my heart that why can't I pray to Jesus? I sat there, I don't know to pray. Sat there, Jesus, I need only peace. I don't need anything. Nothing I need.
You started praying
at
that same moment.
In that same, she never knew it. Okay. She went off. Okay. I alone sat that was on my bed. On my bed I sat and told like that. I don't know to pray, nothing. I told her, Jesus, I don't need anything. I need only peace. I prayed like that. And that I know. Okay. I felt that, I don't know, I have to believe or not, nothing I know about the script. I felt that I got it. Then that third year, I was going for exams that year. So I told my friends, I'm not going to write, which I have confidence I'll get it, I'll write. So it is better. So my seniors all scolded me and told, no, you have to write everything. Even if it goes, you can rewrite it, no problem, but you have to attend everything. So I thought, I can't, because we are all in a hostel, I can't do anything, hidingly. Yes. So I cooperated with them, and they told that if you don't know, they are also, some people are rewriting with us. So some seniors, they told that you just come and sit with us, what all we say. So I have a big quality that commonly when we speak and say, and that common study, that used to influence me a lot. Within small time, I used to study a lot. Individually means, as personally, if I am studying, I'll take a little. Before that, I'll get saturated. Okay. So commonly, if we are going,
it was like a study. I mean, combined study.
Combined study. Okay. Yeah, very good. That I was having. That they helped me a lot. Even if when I am sleeping, also they'll be in study. So in my sleep also, I can hear
what they are
telling. So that was in my unconscious mind also. Okay. That helped me a lot. Then anyway, that third year, I got more than first class.
Oh,
so yeah, 70% is the first coming distinction, but more than 60, I think so 63 or 66 I got. Nice. And it was a miracle, and I never thought of it. Okay. Only not even half of the children in my class used to get all the papers. Okay. So in that, when I came, I was a miracle to them. So one of my friend in my B Farm, he asked me, "Arey, what you ate? You ate brahmi?" So I told him, yes, I ate Jesus brahmi.
Oh, wow.
Because I was so happy with I believe that it is because of Jesus I got
Jesus, yes.
this much. So
Okay.
that influenced me a lot.
Okay.
Then I started slowly praying, and this sister also I told that I want to pray to. I told her. Then she was so encouraged, and she was very happy. And she also helped me in prayer so many times. Take the Bible and read, and slowly my life started changing.
Changing, yes.
Yeah, that was the first incident that happened. Then
Okay.
so many supernatural miracles started coming
taking
in my
place in your
place.
place. So it was like God's plan for you to get into the depression, for you
Yes.
finding difficult in your studies,
Yes, yes,
so that
yes.
you could come closer to Him. You could
Yes.
know His miracles, His love for you.
Yes, yes,
so it
yes,
was
yes.
God's plan working
Yes,
in your
yes.
life. So God already had a plan in your life regarding Him. I
Yes,
believe,
yes,
sister.
that I knew. That I knew. Then only I understood that. I thank God for every depression,
Yes.
every thoughts,
Yes.
every pain, every struggle that I have gone through. Because at that moment we don't know why we are suffering.
At that moment, we'll be like thinking, why should I
Yes,
handle
yes.
this? Why should I face this problem? But once you come out of it, then you'll understand, okay, it was God's plan.
Yes, yes,
He
yes,
did
yes.
it. Okay, so then like you'll be really happy.
Yes, I was really so much. I felt that I want to say about Jesus to everybody in my
Okay,
class.
yes.
I thought like that. I told my friend, this friend who told me about Jesus, I want to go and tell to everybody because this is so much amazing love I am experiencing. So she told, don't do like that because they won't
They
accept
won't
you
accept,
then.
yeah.
So I thought, why they don't accept me? But I obeyed her because something behind might be there because she knows much more experiences than me. So I just obeyed, but still in my heart it was that I want to show them, I want to tell them. It was in my heart.
Okay.
So by third year last, I came to the Christ.
Okay, well, that's nice. So you're the first one to know Christ in your family.
I was the first
You're
one.
the first
Yeah,
one
yeah,
to
yeah.
experience God's love in
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
life. Okay. So after accepting Jesus, sister, how did you, or did you tell your parents, or did you tell with your mom? How did they take it?
Yeah, I told my parents
Okay.
that now I worship Jesus. I
Okay.
pray to Jesus.
Okay.
So they don't know much about changing or conversion or
Okay.
like that. So they told that it's okay. You pray to Jesus, no problem.
Okay, so they didn't stop you, or they didn't put any
At
restrictions?
first, they didn't do anything. But
Okay.
afterwards, my mother understood that it is going out of.
Okay.
So she told me, no, it is not good. You should not do like this. It will be a big disgrace to our family because
Even the society won't accept.
yeah, society, relatives, you have to think about everybody. Your uncles, they won't accept it. You don't do like this. Then she started insisting me. So she told me, then she went to temples, take all the prasads and try to make me eat.
Okay.
So I told her I won't eat it, but still she will insist, you have to. Then miraculously things happen at that time.
Okay.
Because of my faith, God has to do something.
Yes.
So I was alone also. So it might be in the evening when she brings. So suddenly this current will go, the power will go, and I can throw it out and say, I have taken. So when she goes to switch on the light and all, by that time I can do everything and she might suspect also, but still she can't do anything to me. So many times it happened, and then she understood it is not working. Then I slowly told to my brother also.
Oh, you told your brother
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Okay,
He
so
first of all took it. He had, yeah.
so he also came to faith, sister?
Yeah, he afterwards. When I
Okay.
came after 6 months, he also came to
Oh,
faith.
he also came to
Yeah.
faith. What about your family, sister?
Then afterwards, my father and mother, father was so happy.
Okay.
Because I told, no, he was so innocent, but only the time when he takes this drink,
Alcohol.
he get that evil attack and all, he feels something. But otherwise, he's so innocent, so loving, so caring, he never wanted to do anything to her, anything harm to anyone. So he was so happy when he wanted to see only my happiness. So he told that if she is happy, then I am also happy. You don't worry, you go. But still he never thought that I will change.
Okay.
I also thought in my heart that I will keep Jesus in my heart and I'll be a Hindu outward.
Okay.
but God never allowed like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. So slowly my father came, not slowly, he came by within 1 year, and then my mother resisted a lot.
So you now, like, you have come to faith. Your brother, your father also has come to faith now.
First my brother came
Okay.
after mine, then my father and mother together they tried to come,
Okay.
but my mother was so much tormented by
Okay.
that.
She was like a strong believer. I
Yeah, she
believe.
was so strong Hindu believer.
believer.
She thought of all the societies and the peoples. When she think about that, she can't come. She can't resist them. She loved the people more
Okay.
than she don't know the love of Christ
Yeah,
also.
I know.
So she can't come forward. So she was having a lot of struggle at that time.
Okay.
She used to cry, yell, and do everything. But we know that after sometimes she will also come.
Okay, so you were saying, okay, now your father's also father, brother, so you all came to faith now. Okay, sister, that was
Last,
nice.
my mother was the only person who was not able to accept Christ.
Okay, oh, so she didn't accept Christ.
She accepted afterwards.
Okay,
after
later.
having
Okay,
later, then
okay.
when all the family has gone, she can't stay alone.
Okay.
In that situation, she came. She also took the baptism.
Okay, okay, that was nice. Okay, sister, it was nice talking to you and listening to your testimony. It was wonderful. Yes, dear viewers, even you might be going through the same trouble, the same pain, the depression. Even you may not be able to handle the pressure or the stress what you're going through in your life. But I tell you one thing today, just surrender your life to Jesus. Put your faith in Jesus. I know He will do miraculous, wonderful things in your life. Don't focus on problem. Focus on Jesus. He will do the right things at the right time. As Sister Raji was saying, how Jesus helped her to come out of the depression, the trouble what she was going through in her studies, in her family life. That same Jesus is also waiting to work in your life. You'll have to just surrender your life to Jesus. In next episode, we will meet again with Sister Raji and we will learn how God used her and what all the miracle things happened in her life. So we'll see you in the next episode. Stay tuned. Till then, keep watching Aasare TV. God bless you. Thank you.
Amen.